Well, hey guys, how are you? Today we're going to do something just a little bit different. You guys know I work on a lot of saws. A lot of you guys have shipped me your saws. Several of you have purchased saws from me, whether it be personally or through eBay. I do both. It doesn't really matter. I prefer just to sell to somebody straight out, to be honest with you. But not what this is about. It's more along the lines of how I package a saw and get it ready for shipment. I do take my time in doing this because I have had things lost in the mail. I've had saws get damaged in the mail, stuff busted, broken. A lot of you guys who are in this game know exactly what I'm talking about. But with that said, I'll spin you guys around and we'll go through this process step by step. Okay guys, so the first thing I like to do is take some high res shots, and if you know you're using eBay, you're doing that anyway, but if something gets damaged or lost, you have pictures to prove that it was fine before. Now you can take these with your phone, doesn't matter, but when I'm selling on eBay, I want the buyer to know exactly what they are getting. And I usually refer them to a link to a video or something as well. Real nice. And we want to get shots of the saw from every angle that we can. Maybe she'll sit like that. Angle from the top. And you want to drain these things of all fluids. Last thing you want is a pissed off mill worker. They do not like it when items smell bad when they come in, especially the ones that work for FedEx. I've had to pick up a couple packages that people didn't drain fluids out of because the carriers refused to drain the fluids or just didn't do it. There's some sellers on eBay that ship really bad, really bad. And we'll take one more just because we can from this end. Alright, now I don't know how that flash is going to act coming through the video, but I've got a multiple flash setup going on just to get the best, most high quality shots I can. But this Super Pro 81, this will probably be already sold, unfortunately, before you guys see this video. Okay, so this next step, I know a lot of you have probably gotten saws that have been done this way. We have cellophane or saran wrap, whatever you want to call it, shrink wrap, whatever. This is totally unneeded, but I do it on almost every saw, especially if it's going on eBay. Mainly if there's any odors from residual fuel or gases, it will help to knock down on that. Believe it or not, it's going to be hard to do and keep everything in frame, but that's pretty close. That's pretty good. Believe it or not, that will knock down on some of those odors that may come through and make some, you know, Karen or some other nice person want to complain and not want to ship your package. Okay, our next step in this process. I know some people are thinking this is crazy, but somebody's paid their hard-earned money for this item. Or their stolen money or whatever. Somebody has paid their money for your item. And one other thing, if you have felling spikes on a saw, and you could use this video to package anything. This isn't just chainsaws, so you know, maybe it'll get out there and help more than just one group of individuals. But you know, if it's just an old box of junk you're shipping or sending or something, that you really don't need to take these steps and go this far. But a really nice saw, you know, maybe this will help somebody, maybe it won't. But this is a scented hefty bag. Again, might prevent some Karen at the post office or FedEx or UPS from, you know, calling you and telling you to come pick your item up because they can't put it on an airplane because it smells like gas. Okay guys, the next step's crucial. You want to pick a good box. It doesn't have to be a new box, which is what I've got here. I buy these, I think they're $1 a piece at Walmart. I'm taping the bottom of it up right now. And I'll go over this later, but use a lot of tape. I buy these rolls of tape in like an 8-pack. I use a lot of tape. I tape up every little seam, every corner, and then I tape some more. Again, I've had a lot of stuff damaged in the mill. I've sold on eBay since probably 2005 or 6. A long time. Not just saws, just a lot of different items. This box is a 17, I think 11 by 13. If you're doing like this saw's barely fitting in with the full wrap on it, and I'm having to lay it on its side, which is fine. If you're doing like a, you know, a 660 or 395 or something, and a 660 will go in here easy with the standard wrap. If it's got a full wrap, you're probably going to have to take the wrap handle off and, you know, package it separately. Okay guys, this is the next step. This is optional, totally up to you, and it will add weight to the package, but I like to put some extra cardboard in the bottom of the box and around the sides once I get the saw in, just for that little bit of extra added support. Throw that down there, might have my address on it. May end up a stalker. I doubt it, but hey, you never know. What I'll do now is I'm going to get some foam packaging material. I'll bring you guys back. Okay, we have some bubble wrap, just some old plastic bags. We're going to line the bottom with box width now. It looks like I've dropped about half of what I had. Has actually the plastic wrapper for a Farmer Tech handlebar, the last kit saw I done. We want this thing to have a nice, soft, comfy ride wherever it's going to go. And then now I'm going to get the saw and sit in there, and I'm going to turn it up on its side. Due to the fact of the wrap handlebar, I almost thought I was going to have to go purchase a larger box. You can get this box on a medium and a large. The large box you can fit usually multiple saws into. We're going to make sure the top will close. Top will close good. We're hugging the sides of the box. That's perfectly fine. And I'm going to get some more cardboard to go around the sides of this. Okay, as you can hear, it's a beautiful rainy day here. Spring day. Maybe you can hear the rain hitting the top of the building. And this extra cardboard, you know, some people may say it's overkill, but come on, can you actually overkill something in shipping the way the carriers are today? Real nice, real nice. My roll of bubble wrap seems to be following me across the shop. That was actually off of one saw. I've got a saw. I think the last saw I'd purchased online was that Husky 257. And boy, they had it packaged awesome. I think we may have unboxed that on camera. Like, props to that seller. They actually had all of that wrapped around that saw and then just set in a box. And I try to keep, it's about a 50-gallon tote, or like a drum. I've got a trash can over here in the corner made out of one. It's like a big wax container that my daughter gets from her work. Told some kind of wax, but they work awesome just for storage or for trash cans. And I try to keep that thing full of packaging material, because I don't like to have to go buy it. You can use cardboard, newspapers, really doesn't matter, but I guess, you know, you can think of it as reclaimed packaging material. And I like to pack them full. If it gets damaged, I don't want it to be on my part in any way. We need a little more and we'll be good. But whoever done that, that was a really, really good idea anyway. But I know that roll of bubble wrap, unless they got a really good deal on it somewhere, probably set them back at least anywhere from $5 to $10 is what it would be around here. Now see, that's packaged really, really well. I even have one more piece of cardboard that I can cut up. We can lay across the top. I could not find a pair of scissors in here to save my life, and I know there's at least half a dozen pairs. They don't get worried when they opened it and find that Farmer Tech logo. It's a Chinese McCulloch. I'm surprised somebody hasn't got those patents and started making those old saws again, just because of how well people love the things. I've just kind of lost interest once you get the newer modern saws and run them. I'm not going to sell all of my old saws, but there will be a lot of them that's going to be leaving the shop, I guess. All right, I need to get that taped up and then get the box taped up. I don't know if I can get it taped up as good as I want it taped up while videoing without moving the package around a lot. Pull that down tight. We'll come to the middle, push it down tight. And I always package the saw before it ever goes on eBay. Tape that side down tight. And we can start running our strands across. And then what I'll do, which I'm not going to be able to video, is I'll take multiple bands of tape around the box this way, and then I'll come back and go the other way. Then I'll actually take a couple bands around the box, because again, and some people again may think that's overkill, but I have had a lot of stuff damaged in shipping. You know, it just is what it is. We all have, and again, I just don't want it to be done on my part. But okay guys, so that's going to be a wrap on this one. Again, if you think you have enough tape, if I didn't say that, throw a little more tape on it and get lots of packaging material in there. Get your saw sealed up really well. You know, I hope this helped somebody. We don't really make much of anything from doing this, regardless of what, you know, people say or believe. Unless you have, you know, 100,000 followers or something. You know, most of us are not making a living off of this at all. We just do it from right here. You guys know most of what I do is just some kind of how-to or something to try to help somebody. I do show the hot rod saws. 9 times out of 10, I do show what's done to them, even show me doing it in a lot of cases. You know, it is what it is. But with that said, you know, if it helped you at all, or you think there's somebody it could help, send it to them. Give us a thumbs up, it does help. And as always, have a great day.